If you want to move to Netherlands, this video is a must watch because I'm going to cover everything about the job size, the job market, the visa categories, demanding jobs. So if this topic is of any use to you, make sure you keep watching the video till the end as I'm hosting a special guest today and his name is Gaurav Lakhwani, founder of Staying Indian, the NRI podcast. Staying Indian is a global platform for Indians living abroad. With his experience and network, Gaurav also helps startups and businesses to scale in Europe. So make sure you keep watching the video till the end. But before that, a quick introduction about myself. My name is Sarika and welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. If you want to study in any of these listed countries, my team can help you free of cost. What do you have to do? You have to fill the form which is provided in my pinned comment and description and they will reach out to you soon. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's video by introducing Gaurav. Hi Gaurav, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy.
Thanks, Sarika. It's nice to be here.
Gaurav, if you don't mind, can you please introduce yourself to my audience?
Yeah, sure. So my name is Gaurav Lakhwani. I'm based out of Netherlands for past 8 years. I'm an IT professional, program manager, program director for past 14 years. I have worked with companies like Nike, Tommy Hilfiger, Novartis, AstraZeneca, to name a few. I've lived in over 30 countries in past 18 years.
Oh dear. Awesome. So how did you move to Netherlands?
So I was living in Hong Kong before coming to Netherlands, and I had been to Netherlands 7 or 8 times for work. And I had a few connects here, and I was not liking it very much in Hong Kong. So I reached out to my connections, and luckily I found a job at Nike, and that's how I moved.
Okay, so let's talk about those connections. So are you saying when you move from Hong Kong to Netherlands, so anyone can move from India to Netherlands as well, right?
Exactly. I mean, anyone can move from India to Netherlands. All they need to do is to find out right connections, reach out to them, do some networking, find out relevant jobs, match their experience to it, and then start applying, appear from interviews, and you get a sponsored job.
Okay, so let's talk about from start. So say I'm from India, sitting in India, I want to move to Netherlands. What should be my step one? Where do I start looking for a job?
I think before looking at job, you need to introspect a bit about what your skills are, research a bit about the market in Netherlands. So Netherlands is also classified into different kind of markets. They have different zones, different sectors, different areas for different job market. And based on that, based on your experience, based on your research, look out for the jobs which provide sponsorships. And you can apply it on LinkedIn, research on Indeed. You can find jobs on Glassdoor, and all these jobs would specify if they are willing to sponsor or not.
Okay, so can you just give me some example of jobs which are in huge demand? I understand from your technology, you are into IT, so of course there's a huge demand. Which are the other jobs which are in demand?
Yeah, technology is kind of evergreen for Indians. There is a lot of good experience that Indians provide in technology. So technology is one of them. I think healthcare is another aspect where you can find a lot of jobs and a lot of Indian community applying for those jobs in Netherlands as well. Another one would be research. A lot of universities hire research candidates from India and scientists. So that Netherlands is hub for researching onto pharma sector. So you can find a lot of pharma related research jobs in Netherlands as well.
What about teachers, finance?
Teachers, not so much because it's primarily Dutch language that is required. So if you know the language better, then of course those jobs can be also applied.
Then are you saying that for all the demanding jobs which you mentioned, do you still require Dutch or do you think English should be enough for anyone to work and survive there?
So I think for working and surviving, English is good enough. I have survived without learning Dutch till now. So, but yeah, if you want to kind of work in the niche job segments, then you need to learn a bit Dutch more. Netherlands is English-speaking country. English is the second from all the European countries. Netherlands is one of the well-spoken and well-learned in terms of English. So you can work around with English, but it is always good if you're planning to live long term in Netherlands. You need to learn Dutch. You need to pass certain level of exam for Dutch language capabilities, and then only you can apply for PR or citizenship.
Recently, almost all the countries or the big countries, they have made huge changes to their immigration law to put a control on immigration. So is there any new changes coming in Netherlands to cut down net migration?
So there is no confirmed law as such right now. But if you look at a general European trend, it's moving towards more right and moving towards more having businesses and jobs within the country survive more. So on the same lines, Netherlands also had an election last year, and the right-wing party has won that election. They have formed the government last month, and we are expecting certain, kind of changes in the immigration laws as well, but nothing confirmed yet. So you can see the trend already already, a lot of jobs which were kind of allowed to have English as the first language are now asking for Dutch language capabilities already. So you can see that change instantly in the market.
And how is the job market now? I mean, globally, if you look at the job market, is pretty slow, whether it's Germany or it is UK or US or even Canada. How is it in Netherlands?
So if you compare it with pre-COVID times, it is quite slow, like the global trend. The most important factor is the increase in, kind of demand for Dutch language. So if you were, kind of applying pre-COVID, you would see all the jobs would say that language of Dutch is good to have, but now it's kind of must to have. And there are very few jobs which would be kind of open to only English speaking people. So that is a big change that has added to primarily for the expat population, that has added to more kind of a competitiveness in the job market.
What are the different visa categories, Gaurav, that Indians should be targeting? For example, in the UK, we have like a work visa, skill visa, there's something called business visa, global mobility visa, innovator founder visa. What are the different kind of visa categories in Netherlands that our audience should be knowing about it?
I mean, the visa categories are pretty much simpler than the UK visa. There are a lot of different kind of sections and a lot of different clauses in UK visa, but it's much simpler. So either you can have a HSM, which is a highly skilled migrant visa. If you are, kind of specific into, if you are engineer, if you have a high level of education, you can go for it. There are certain companies which can help you with getting that visa. They are recognized by the Dutch government. They are only allowed to apply for HSM visa. So you can only apply for the jobs with those companies. You can find that list on Dutch government sites. You can find it easily. Then there is a self-employment visa, wherein you already have some kind of employment. You are a freelancer. You have a contract. You can use that contract to apply for a visa and then move down to Netherlands as well. But keep in mind the taxation rates are quite high here. So do a thorough research on what the tax applicable rate would be for you. Apart from that, if you want to do start your own business, then there is a startup visa as well, in which you would be assigned a government official or a buddy that would help you to groom your startup, and it's applied for 2 years and then extendable to 2 more years. So you can find out details about that as well.
Even to start a business, if they are in India, if they want to start in the Netherlands, they need to go and apply and put up a proposal, and once it's approved, then they move there to Netherlands.
Exactly, and the benefit, so Netherlands is a top 7th or 8th ecosystem globally when it comes to promoting startups. So there is a good market, there is a good grants which are available for startups here. So you need to have a proposal. Then that proposal is even kind of fine-tuned with the help of official companies which are assigned to kind of promote startups, and they would help you from each step, and definitely that can help you to get a visa. And then I know a few people who have applied for their startup visa from India, and they have a successful business as well that they are doing here.
So Gaurav, I want to know a little bit more on the freelancing bit that you said. So say I'm sitting in India, I'm a freelancer, say I'm a graphic designer, I'm doing freelancing job in India. Now, if I have to apply a freelancer visa for Netherlands, what do I do?
So if you want to do that, you need to have a contract of at least 4+ months, and you need to have a certain income to actually apply for it. So if you have, let's say, if you have a contract with a company from a freelancing point of view for 6 months, and you want to move to Netherlands, you can use those documents and apply for a self-sponsored visa, in which you will have to bear the charges of all the expenses as well. And then when you move here, you will be a taxable citizen, and you need to pay taxes here. So if you are based in India, and if you're earning in dollars or euros, I don't think it's a good choice because the taxation rates in India are much lesser, so you kind of earn more. But if you want to kind of travel, and you have that kind of a nomad lifestyle dream, then definitely go for it.
Oh, okay. But still, you need a job offer, right?
Yes, you need a job offer, or you need a contract per se for at least 6+ months.
Okay. Is there any visa category in Netherlands where you don't require a job offer? Like most of the European countries, like they have introduced Jobseeker Visa. So do you think Netherlands also have that similar kind of visa?
No, Netherlands does not have a job seeker visa yet. I think it's on the cards. We have heard rumors that it would be it would be launched soon, but I don't think it's there yet. But Germany has it. So Germany is in border with Netherlands. So if you move to Germany with a job seeker visa, you can definitely apply for jobs in Netherlands market as well.
Okay, thank you, Gaurav. So, any final tips from my audience who wants to move to Netherlands, either from UK or from India or any part of the world?
I think at this moment, the tip would be to kind of learn a bit of Dutch if you want to really move to Netherlands. But do a research on the Benelux as a region. Belgium, Luxembourg, Netherlands, Benelux as a region. Do a research on job market and find a relevant job where your experience would count. So not just for the sake of moving to Netherlands. Don't think from that point of view, but do a research on which job market kind of suits your experience better.
Thank you very much, Gaurav. Thank you for spending your time and knowledge and sharing with my audience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarega. Lovely to be here.
Thank you.